Okay. Spin that now. Let's see if the fish can get rowdy with the good old-fashioned dough ball. Put this behind me. We don't need that up front here. All up in the way. See if we can get a carp on the kayak here. Either there's gonna be a carp or a catfish. It's a waiting game. The question is, can I try fishing with two reels, two rod and reels, and not get tangled up here? Only one way to find out. I got the crankbait. See how many fish we can catch an hour. That's the goal here. All right, that's the first time hitting that. We don't want that to keep happening. Dragon. Come on. Mine's all twisted. Now I'm getting away. This thing's behind me now. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you here. That way you're out of the way. If a fish get on, I'll know. I'll know. Meantime, we just foul hook? Yep. Not anymore. Just trolling my bait behind me. Come on, fish. Somebody. Checking my other line, nothing's messing with that. The hat's gonna have to come off here for a second. So I got one line with a bobber and a dough ball that's been doing really good with catching catfish and carp with it. So I'm throwing this crankbait here. See if this will work well with largemouth bass, and I actually been catching a lot of crappie with it too, so. I know those carp are they're a lot deeper than, or they're closer to the bank, I know that, usually. Did not catch any keeper crabs last night. Bunch of small ones. Ended up catching one croaker on the line. Let me check this other. Oh no. Come on, die. Come on. Can I put you in the water? Get off! Was that another one? Dad, these like water spiders are... They don't quit. Alright. Nicholas, what's going on, man? Well, I hate to hear that, man. Hopefully it gets better for you. I ain't catch anything with no bait on. We don't like seeing that. Let me see if I can go a little tad deeper with that, and then... Where is my bait for this? Okay, I'm frozen here. And nothing crazy. These were some yeast rolls that were... I just mushed them up with water, added more flour, added a bunch of garlic powder, and voila. Got myself dough ball. All right, let's see if we can get something here. Fish are jumping around me. I just gotta get one on the line. Yeah, I appreciate that, dog. All right, I see the baby gator in front of me. Again, it's always weird. It's either one gator, either one big gator or one small gator. But you never see them at the same time. All right. I wish I brought the little anchor with me so I can stay in one spot. I don't know how well that dough ball stays on with me moving. There's gotta be a fish over there. Nothing yet, but I like my odds. Trying to fish for bass, crappie, catfish. Catfish been loving the dough ball I've been using, but also been catching some nice carp, but those been usually around the bank. So I don't know how well that's gonna work out here, but you never know. This crankbait has done me good with catching some nice crappie back here and plenty of bass. Not my biggest bass. I've caught that with a soft plastic back here with on a Texas rig, but I'm hoping to log one with this here. I'm about to reset myself here in a minute. I'll drift all the way to the other side of the pond here. Let's try to reset. I wanted to mix it up this morning instead of staying on the bank fishing. Take the kayak out. See if we can get lucky out here in the deeper part of the pond. Hope everyone's doing all right this morning. Coming live from North Carolina, fishing the backyard pond, per usual. Did try my luck with blue crabs yesterday, but came up with the big L. Caught a lot of crabs, but they weren't keepers. No fish were caught. It was an outgoing tide too, so we didn't have much water to work with where we were fishing at. I like my chances, you know. I'm hoping some of these fish might be hanging out around the bank here. It's not that deep. Ooh, that almost was in that tree there. We don't want that to happen. North Carolina, man. Not born and raised, but I've lived here most of my adult life. Nothing on the bobber. Nothing on the bobber. I was rushing to get on here and forgot my damn sunglasses. I feel like my bait's still on here. Nah, it's not. I'm telling you, me drifting is not good. It's one thing about these things, it comes off too easily. Now I'm trying to get myself back where I want to be. If I'm gonna drift back, I'd rather be a little bit halfway up. That way I have a little more room to fish with instead of having to paddle my way where I want to be at. All right. I'm all right with that. Let's get my bait. Where's my bait at? Got me turned. Land's got me turning sideways. Guess I gotta get out a little more center. There's barely any wind, so I don't know how this is even happening. Nice try. You thought I lost you, but I didn't. All right, let's try this again. I can get it hooked on really good and it stays on. I probably just don't know how long it stays. where I'm getting pickpocket, but there's no action that I'm seeing. All right, that's on there good. It really shouldn't go anywhere. I'm just gonna try to keep this in hand. Nah, the alligator usually keeps to itself, so it's never been an ordeal. Actually, I lied. There was one time the alligator was chasing me in the kayak, so I had to keep my distance from it. But usually that doesn't happen. It usually stays to the other side, or if I'm fishing on the bank, it will keep his distance. I might have something. Is that the wind? I don't know. I'm using a crankbait, but I made some dough balls that I made just using flour and we got flour and some garlic powder. Add a little bit of scent to it. I'm just trying to see if we can get lucky here. Like I said, catfish have been crushing it. Between catfish and carp, that's what I've been able to catch on these. We got like really big grass carp back here, nice bass. We also got some nice crappie, along with, I've yet to catch one, garfish, supposedly. Never seen one before. And then, what's the other fish? We have bluegill. So I feel like something's messing with the way this thing's spinning, but whatever it is, it's not taking the line down. Nothing yet, but you know what? We're out here trying. Like, I'm just trying to keep this in front of me so I don't have to. It's not windy, but the current in the water is moving me a little bit. A lot faster than wish I brought my anchor. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. But I don't mind this part about fishing, sometimes it's just being patient, letting the fish come to you. But if I get pickpocket again, I'm just gonna stick to the crankbait, because then I can just fish and not worry about having to keep change out. When the wind's picked up. Is this twisted up? Oh, it's still there. Good. Barely. Let's see. It slipped off. I think that's what's happening on the water. It's splitting. I'm gonna have to get like a. This is definitely not gonna hold. Last ditch effort. I would be surprised if that stays on. Nah, no snake problems. I think we have American eels back here. I've only caught one of those before. But the only real predator back here is the alligator. And right now it's just a small one. The big one I have not seen in a minute. It's been a while. This thing's about to fall off. All right, I'm giving up on this effort here. I prefer to fish with 2 of these instead of 1. That way, if I don't catch something, I at least have the backup. All right, put you here. Let's get in a spot where we can cast for a little bit. Sideway camera. Thank you for the likes, though. I appreciate y'all kicking it with your boy this morning. Let's catch a fish now. Try to get back in my routine going live. I think the sun's up by like, what? By like 6:45, maybe even 6:30. So this Friday is the last day of school. That means I can get up mad early, go down to the boat, try to catch some fish, some keepers, and then be back in time before anybody's up. Have coffee, do the job for the day, and then maybe fish later on in the afternoon. That's what I love about summer. Don't have to really be anywhere anymore. Soccer's over. Ooh, what was that? That did not sound good. All right. Trying to see if I can throw across my body and see if that will help me work against this current. Nothing yet. I'm trying over here, though. We're trying. Fish are jumping around, but best chance now of catching a fish is going to be with this crankbait. We just got to get one that's... This has been pretty lucky crankbait for me. I've caught a lot of fish with it. See if I get myself up by this tree here. Let's get up by the tree. All right. Seems pretty. I think this is good. All right, let's try our luck here. The drag is really loose. It's and now I'm gonna get pushed against the bank here. Come on now. We just need one fish, man. Just one, just one. Let me put you on the other side here so I don't hit you. All right. Yeah, we're just fishing off the backyard pond though. Usually this is where you'll find me freshwater fishing. But the plan is hit up, there's a few lakes around. Oh, I thought I had one something there for a second. Could have been a fish stick. And then we're 10, 15 minutes from the beach, so I could fish the Cape Fear River or the ICW or go out in the Atlantic Ocean. I think I'm gonna order my crab pots to put down at the marina though. Trying to have blue crabs on demand. And if I'm lucky, maybe a decent fish in the trap. Sweating already. I showered this morning too. It's warm out here. Pretty much at this point, though, it's a numbers game. More casts I get with this here, I'm gonna get a fish. I wouldn't use it if I didn't feel like oftentimes I have a higher percentage with catching a fish with this crankbait. I really should switch it out for something else, but come on, fish. Where y'all guys hiding at? Let you sit. Let you sit. Come on, turn me around. And this spot usually be happening right here. That's why I'm trying to stay over here, because usually fish are. That's a good cast. You know, being bumps right now. Ninja focus here. Ninja focus. Come on, fish. Why is that with all these sirens going off? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Nothing yet. But if you ever fish, like, you can fish either biting, or it's gonna take a minute for them to bite. I know there's plenty of fish back here. Mr. Sun. Yeah, it was. Gojo. Caught a lot of crabs, but they weren't keepers, and couldn't catch a black drum or a red drum. So, only thing we ended up with is a undersized croaker and a bunch of small to medium-sized blue crabs. But not a bad way to end the Monday work day, you know? It's been a minute since I kayak fished. I was like, you know what? I just want to try it out in kayak for a little bit. I even contemplate getting on the yellow boat there, but My kayak was much closer, so that's why we're on it. Yes, yes, come on. I just think this is just funny, man. So, I mean, there's plenty of bugs on the water, so that's why the fish are probably, jumping, but still. And there's bait fish in here moving, so the crankbait should be more than enough to drive a fish crazy. You know what? It's all right. There'll be plenty of time to fish. People have been crushing the sheep's head. I think that's going to have to be something I have to lock in here really soon. Nothing yet, man. Nothing yet. But you know what? That's how it goes sometimes. Not mad about it. You don't catch big fish because they going after everything. They're patient with it, so you got to be just as patient. If you try and get that PB. The sirens have not stopped for the last like 5-10 minutes. People cannot. I wonder if there's an accident or something. Or a fire or something. Yeah, it's not bad to have this little spot in the back, off the backyard, like that. That's the crib right here, and there's a little retention pond that opens up right there where that yellow boat's at. But this is all natural. It's 9:16 a.m. Eastern, and everything in here, with the exception of the carpfish, is all natural in the pond. It used to be a lot bigger before they started putting all these houses in here, but they're not going to build behind here. There's a marsh behind this wood line here where it feeds into a creek, and that creek eventually feeds into the Cape Fear River. I mean, we even have blue crabs actually back here. You'll see them sometimes running along the bank. Kind of wild. Again, I appreciate the likes and the reactions. I see you. I'm a firm believer you gotta get your fishing session in. It's like therapy. Catching the fish is just the icing on the cake, but thoroughly enjoy doing this. I just wish YouTube lets you stream with music. That's the only thing I would love to have while fishing. There's some nice little chill music to vibe to. Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping a catch, cook, clean crab video though. I did catch a bunch of crabs. Oh, a fish just jumped right, literally next to the kayak. I think it was like last week. I gotta get my edits in, and then I'll be able to drop it here. Today, tomorrow at the latest. I feel the water like rocking me. That makes me think it might be the alligator, but the big boy ain't around, so I'm cool. If the big alligator was out here, I probably wouldn't be on this thing. Been seeing too many videos of alligators commandeering somebody's small vessel. I ain't trying to do everything for likes here. Come on, you fish are being selfish. Like it's double edge. I like it, but without the anchor, it's definitely pushing me because that breeze feels amazing. Again, I'm very surprised nothing has hit this yet. Usually I'm good for at least a crappie. This just jump right there. At least a crappie. There's the other ones. Coming sideways here. All right. I got like 10 minutes, man. Make it count. Let's do it. Let's do it. A lot can happen in 10 minutes. Believe that. Now, one thing I've not tried with this kayak is try to stand up on it. I don't know how stable that might be. I'll try anything once. I've already fallen out of it before. That's because I thought I was getting chased by an alligator. I'm pretty sure I went over the top of it and then got to the bank and I just panicked because I wasn't all the way pushed up and fell out. All this means I'll just have to get my get back later on this afternoon. We do not like ending the days on skunks. Can't sleep at night. Fish jumped right behind me. Fish just jumped right next to me. As that usually goes. Their trolling is next level. Anthony, man, what's going on, dog? Is edit. It's just got to get published. It's like my coming soon. Problem is that when I film with my phone, I have so many videos on my iPhone, and then things just get backlogged. I haven't quite mastered the best way to keep up with stuff. But yeah, definitely, it's I'm amazed anybody that has more than one channel that they manage, because that junk is hard. And I'm just as passionate with the gardening as I am fishing, so, and I still can't give it all the attention that it should have. See if I can get myself spent around here so I can try to fish by these trees on this bank here. I hear you, fish. I hear you. They're just jumping everywhere. All right, hawks. Oh, yesterday when I was driving to the bank, I don't know if a hawk got hit or whatever, but this lady stopped and she had like a dog or some kind of small crate that she was trying to put it in. And some other lady, I guess, had a blanket that they were trying to, I guess, wrap it in, but it was not making it easy because it had his wings all out, like on defense. You can definitely tell it was hurt. But for the amount of hawks that are flying around here, I can't believe they allow these field mice to be torturing my garden in my backyard. I had one job. Ooh, we got waffles at the house. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna eat too. If I don't eat it, the kids will scarf it up before I can get a chance. So I need to take full advantage of that. Appreciate that, man. Cheers, right back at you. All right, we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's Hail Mary time. Yeah, but I appreciate it. We're sitting at 18 likes for the stream. Pretty solid. Y'all just do me a favor. Make sure y'all double tap. Please share the channel. If you know anyone that likes fishing, freshwater or saltwater, boating, Carolina skiffs, help your boy out here. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay. Like, I feel like I'm in a good spot to get a fish. I just gotta get a fish. Come on. No. And I'm up on the bank. This is what happens when your line gets twisted. This is just as bad as a backlash. No. Yeah. Not how I wanted to end this. I felt it on my finger when I cast too. That might be a knot. So the best thing I can do is try to see if I can reel this in. That was fun. Pretty sure that's what my reel sound the way it does, because my line's twisted. Usually that happens after I'm snagged and my drag is either too tight or I'm pulling it and the line is definitely twisting. Let's make our way back to the other side. No fish will harm or caught for that matter. But that's why they call it fishing, so. It's not a bad way to spend an hour, you know what I mean? Doing a thing I enjoy, get some exercise in at the same time. Now I get to go eat a nice breakfast, get some work done, and hopefully the rain stays off. I can try my luck this afternoon. The question is what I'm gonna try to fish for. My best carp, 7 pounds out of here. My best bass, 4 pounds. I don't know what my crap is. I'm gonna try to do better. I'm doing a better job taking pictures, bringing my scale. I gotta get a better measuring stick or something. Oh no. It's getting too rowdy with mine. Come on now. My paddling. Brought my elbow back and snagged myself my crankbait. Twist it up. All right, we're getting close. Can't believe that happened. I might try my luck here and throw a dough ball back here in a retention pond, see what happens. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. All right. See if I can keep myself centered on this thing without falling out of it. Hey, I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh, that's a big spider there. All right, let's try my luck. Man, I'm working on a dog. I love to get out more. I gotta get those YouTube checks coming through. Trust me, I see Texas how they do, especially with the saltwater. Like, man, the reds. God. It's on my list. But we're getting there. We're getting there. The channel is growing steadily. So I appreciate everybody that does support what I'm doing here. So it is a grind, but you know what? It's starting to pay off. All right, we're gonna try our luck here and see. They had sprayed the pond. You see, there was a bunch of grass here earlier. Now it's like starting to all turning. All right. I know I said I was done, but I lied. You know how that goes, y'all. You're never really done till you catch a fish. Us, Wilmington, Sam, Wilmington, Coastal Carolina. All right. I want one fish, man. One. That's what we want, y'all. One. Hey, we're at 21 likes. I appreciate that. I mean, while you're here, might as well just run it up. Fish just jumped right there. I'm surprised bluegill doesn't like get on this. Catfish eat it up. They eat it up. Turtles, not as much. Yeah, no gator, man. It's the small one somewhere where I do not know. I saw it swimming earlier. But it was a tiny guy. Otherwise, I wouldn't even on the kayak. Yeah, I love it here. Like, honestly, there's not too many places I would move to after living here. The only exception to that rule is Costa Rica. 100%. I tell everybody that I would move to Costa Rica without even thinking about it. Sell everything, move there. If the wife was like, yes, let's do it, I shut it all down. Be gone in a week. Yeah. That's why I like fishing out here in the morning. There's nobody out here ever. Afternoon, there's people be wilding out here. Come on, fish. I know you're right there. All right, I think, is that the wind or is that? Could be something. It could be nothing. Let me check my bait. Again, these are good for 1, maybe 2 casts. If you're lucky. All right, still on there. We're still on there. I gotta be ever so careful with it. Otherwise, I eat this thing off. All right, we're in overtime right now, y'all. Can I deliver in overtime? Because I could not do it in the regulation. Now I gotta fix this other reel. It's always something. Come on, fish. I'm gonna recast back over this way. Bait's still good. See, look at that. You see that right there swimming? That was a freaking fish that just cut across from the backside there. I'm gonna put my rod down because then maybe the fish might mess with it if I'm not paying attention. That's usually how it goes. But we're almost 10 minutes in overtime. Trying to get that one fish. Will I do it? We'll see. We'll see. That was a big fish. I don't know if y'all saw that thing like came. I'm pretty sure that was a carp. Like these carps are gigantic, and I can't see them right now in the water, but it's a little cloudy. But these things are like huge, huge. Let's see if we get this thing back. Get my lick back here. Come on, come on. I wonder if I can recover this here. Wow, wait. If I can cast it out and work my line back. Let's see. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I got my back to that. That's when it normally happens when you're not looking. feel like, I mean, maybe that might not be as bad as I think it might be. I can get that little knot out there. I may just have to cut it. Wait a minute. Okay. I might be able to get it. It's showing me that it wants to work with me here. All right, fish jumping around the bobber. Someone's gotta be bold and brave to take it. All right. Okay. Let's not cinch it up here. This is the equivalent of a, again, backlash bird nest with a bait caster. Come on, fish. I know you're right there. We're almost good. We're in the home stretch here. I can pass the time if I can at least throw this here while waiting. That's crazy how much line gets. What's this? Is it twisted up here too? I'm gonna have to check this other one here in a second. God. I know I can save it. This happened earlier on one of the casts, but it wasn't as bad. Thought it was behind me. Okay. But if we're not, I can't get. Dang it, man. Can't have nice stuff, man. I'm not doing it in overtime. Bait gone. All right, we're gonna try one more, y'all. Then I legit have to give it to the fish if I don't catch one. See if the bobber does something. Come on, fish. to see where my problem's at. All right, fish are jumping around. You might get some action here in a minute. The bobber seems to be moving unless it's the wind. All right, that seemed to be the end of that nonsense there. We're watching and we're watching. I got that one free. Come on, Tish, take that. I feel like there's something by it, but see, right here. I just literally put this line on probably less than 6 months ago. If this happens whenever you when I'm pulling it and it's hung up, and this thing's been hung up a few times where I was snagged on a really big log, but I got it back. But this is what happens when you put a lot of tension on. I swear I thought something was messing with that. All right, it's pretty much almost done. Like the line is just twisted. I don't know if mono does that. I've seen it a few times with my braid. All right, I think the worst of it's over. I think I got it back. Let's check this. I feel like I got pickpocket. That is what my gut is telling me. No, it's still there. Nope, it's off now. I keep saying last bait, but I'm not a quitter. But I think 3 should be a magic number. Go big, go home. Big dough ball. All right. Fish don't take that. I don't know what I'm doing. A lot of times I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see if we can cast without any problems here. All right, it's coming off easily. I always feel like when I have a rod in my hand and another rod out sitting, fish tend to jump on. It's drifting where I wanted to go, but come on. Fish just jump right there. Fish do like to make you a liar. What am I dragging? Like honestly, I wouldn't be fishing with the dough ball if they weren't catching fish. And again, I add all there's garlic. They're laced with garlic. Can I? Disappointment. Okay. Is that bottom? Bottom. Nice. Hitting fish sticks. Now I'm all up on the bank here. Fish can just as easily get it there, but bringing everything up but a fish from this thing. Let's check that. Doing a lot of drifting. And it's gone. I know I gotta give up a lot of, I don't know what the ratio is of dough balls to fish catch, but you do gotta pay dues. Look at this nonsense here. I should have quit while I was ahead. My twisted line would have caught up with me anyways, eventually. It was bound to happen, but you know what? It's all right. So unfortunately, I didn't do it in overtime, even though fish are jumping in and around the retention pond. But that's all right. We live to fight for another time. Where does this go? I think this goes down here. Sorry to disappoint, but you know what? That's why we call it fishing here. So hopefully next time I'll be out here, I'm gonna catch a fish. That's always the plan. Sometimes I go down like that, but it's all right. It's all right. Regardless, y'all, do me a favor. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share the channel. Also check out some of the videos I got on the channel too. I mean that'll be huge too. But I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. And even though we didn't catch a fish, it still was a good time. So I'll be back. Like I said, I'm trying to get back in the routine of streaming every day and mixing up, whether I'm back here in the pond or down fishing off the pier. What is this? Look at this. My little blade. Someone always find stuff people leave back here. We might find me on the big boat fishing. So, but a lot more fishing, a lot more content coming your way. So make sure y'all lock in. Make sure y'all check out some of the links I do have in the description or on my about tab. And hope you guys get a chance to do some fishing yourself. But thanks for hanging out. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.